Hello, this is Misha again from Quickstart Forex with a live trade setup video happening on the GBPJPY 8-hour chart. So I quickly want to explain a bit about the setup, the risks about it, but probably the reasons why I'm still going to take this trade. First things first, so in terms of news, there's not much going on today. However, tomorrow is a big day. We've got the elections for GBP. So if it is sort of scary to enter this trade before that, but I feel like price is already hinting on what it's going to do. So depending on where the trade is at tomorrow morning, then I might just consider exiting the trade before the major elections start. Yes, and then also we have the euro minimum bid rate, so any interest rate announcements are also something to look out for. But today, not much happening. It's more tomorrow is will my trading plan says I'll have to wait and see, but the setup in itself is good, so I am probably going to take this trade. So let me quickly explain what's going on here. So we've got here two support and resistance areas. They're very close to each other because the price action around the last last couple of months have been ranging around in this area, or not ranging around, but you can see a lot of bounces in this area. So for example, we've got a bounce here, we've got then a wick bounce here, broke through, came back again consolidation around here, broke through for a while, then have a body bounce here and a wick bounce there. Same here, bounce there. Even the stalling on the support and resistance area gives kind of a clue. Then we definitely see resistance here, but it still broke through. Here again, bouncing. So as you can see, there's a lot of bouncing going around on here. Then from here on out, it started becoming a bit more clear. So this bottom resistance area, I feel like, is a bit stronger than the top one, but the top one you can definitely see there's support and resistance coming through that area. All right, then another risk for this trade is it does seem like a very textbook sort of downtrend. But that being said, and it's a bit more advanced, otherwise I would probably not take this trade. It's just too unlikely. We have a nice fib retracement right smack bang on this area. So if I don't really trade Elliott wave theory, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we would see an ABC retracement, but I really don't want to get into that. That's a bit more advanced. But in terms of Fibonacci, that is fine. So we've got the Fibonacci zone here. Let me just draw that in between the 50 and 618. Yes, it's a very big zone. And delete the fib area. So we can clearly see this spot here would be a natural sort of reversal of this bear trend here. And that gives me quite a bit of confluence for this trade because it is very much counter trade or counter the current trade. But for me, there's reason for that, especially approaching tomorrow's elections. It does look like the price does show it. It's starting to find support here. So in terms of the setup itself, very close and classic. So we have a down move here, strong bearish move. We have here this first candle. This candle, I'm going to take out this zone just to make it a bit more clear, and also take out these levels. So this indecision candle here in itself I was considering almost entering on that, but then looking at the downtrend I wanted more confirmation for buyers to enter this market. This would have been just too random. In itself, it's a good setup, but just considering that we're going counter trend, I wanted more confirmation. So now, a couple hours later, we see here the bears have once again tried to push down, tried to make a new low, but they really didn't manage. The bulls, you can clearly see here from the price action that the bulls started to push up again, and here fighting back the bears. So I'm literally just waiting for confirmation by the bulls. It's also nice that we're going to break this this low here from this pin bar, just as a bit more oomph basically. So the entry will be just past this low, but typically it's just 5 to 10 pips above the indecision candle here. My stop, going in with, I recommend obviously always position sizing, but I'm giving this trade a bit more leeway. So I'm giving this trade a 10 pip below this low stop, just to accommodate for price maybe wanting to test once more before it properly reverses. The target is 1.5 times my risk as normal, and for me this here, just that is a nice looking setup. So I'm going to enter this trade. A bit more risky than usual, but for me it still aligns. The fib zone makes it for me, because normally I don't want to enter counter trend like this, but this fib zone is just smack bang on this reversal area, plus these indecision candles, plus the support and resistance areas, the two quite tightly, well, they're quite close together. This trend line here, if you're wondering, it doesn't really help for this current setup, but I just plotted it in anyway. So I hope that sort of helps with analyzing the price action a bit more, and I'll chat to you soon. I'll probably make another video how this one turns out. It is a bit more risky. Chat soon, and bye bye.